Hey Brian, we're pretty much wrapped up with this lesson here today. Really good work with the speed training. I wanted to talk about a little bit of taking all this stuff that we've talked about over the last couple lessons and taking them into practice. Because I'm not going to be with you all the time when you're practicing. You like to hit balls, as you talked about, but some recommendations in practicing. A couple things. One, with the speed sticks, I wouldn't necessarily recommend using those in your practice session. I know you work out and do a lot of stretching, kind of some of the stuff that we talked about with your chest and your upper back and your neck, those stretches. That would be a great time to incorporate those. And then maybe later in the day you practice hitting balls or something like that. Another thing we talked about using mirrors. The mirror is out on the driving range. That pump drill, use the mirror to your advantage. Behind you, you can move it in front. Another great thing is, one thing that we found a direct correlation to your face angle is that right hand grip. Put the mirror right next to you. You can check where that grip is in the mirror, right? You can see that. More on top of the club, that would be a great one. And then another one that I think is crucial for anybody that's practicing. Sometimes instead of just going out and hitting, 100 balls in the pyramid. Yep, okay. You talk that. You don't always necessarily think about where you're hitting them. And one of our big focuses is direction, not necessarily distance as much, but direction. Instead of hitting 100 balls in 45 minutes or an hour, why don't you back it down to maybe 50 or 60 balls, really go through your pre-shot routine, pick a target, set to that target, and then hit to that target. I think you're going to find that your practice is a lot more effective that way, and you're going to have more results on the golf course because it's more of a real feeling of, okay, here we go, I'm going to step into the shot. I got my red flag on the left of the driving range, right? Set up pre-shot routine, whatever that pre-shot routine is, setting up to that target and saying, I'm going to hit this 7-iron to that red flag. And you set up, hit to the red flag, and now take in what happened. Don't just load up the next ball and whack it. Say, hey, I missed that one a little bit left. What did we talk about in our lessons that made it go left? Slow down. Go through what you would do on the golf course, and I think your practice will be much more effective. Any questions on any of that stuff?
Well, it sounds great.
Perfect. Wonderful.